Hiya! I have good news and great news. Which one do you want first?
Good news.
Now that I think about it, I have to tell it in chronological order or it doesn't make sense. Sorry. Anyway, over the last few days, we did several soil experiments with the new algae species. And what do you know? We found a type of chlorophyte algae that's not only resistant to saline, but also has a decent water retention. It means we'll be able to make a biocrust that works in the outback. The only drawback is the topsoil out there lacks a lot of the nutrients needed for sustainable plant growth. So we'll have to apply fertilizer once in a while.
Considering the density of the yak mold droppings around here, I'd say we have an acceptable situation.
Right. Now the better news is that Mayor Trudy has already seen the results and decided to fast-track the planting of the first plot of the forest. And that's why we're here. We need your help for the preparation work. Why don't you take over this part, Director Chi?
Sure thing, Assistant Nia. The old hydroponic incubator that you built for the Little Woods doesn't work well at producing the new algae type because it doesn't have fluid circulation, so I've been assigned to design a new one.
After tearing apart the relics you brought back, which was fascinating, I was able to come up with the hydroponic cultivator. It has a continuous circulation system to allow for fluid flow and easier chemical adjustments. Here's the diagram.
I'll get right on it.
When you're done, please install it in the moisture farm. We set aside space for 3 hydroponic cultivators, which should be enough to churn out all the algae we need. Mion and the commissioner will make the other 2. Thanks. You're the best.
Oh, by the way, the mayor also asked me to make an upgrade for the mobile suit so that it's capable of helping with the planting of the forest. I'm currently coming up with some exciting ideas, of which I hope you'll help me implement at a later date. From one mobile suit lover to another, I thought you'd want to know.
I do, thank you. I spoke with Mayor Gay about repairs in Portion. Apparently some of their builders might not have the best equipment available. We thought the course of action would be to set them up with some top-grade machinery. Bring them to me when they're ready. Dungeon drama delved up, another ancient algae acquired. Breakthroughs are on the horizon as stalwart citizens Logan, Nia, and Manilia brave the depths of yet another treacherous dungeon to discover another strain of the mysterious old-world algae that has been fueling our biocrust research. Along the way, they met the usual trials and tribulations that many hazardous ruins harbor within. But also, they discovered an unusual turn of events. Seems our old enemies, the Gieglers, taken up refuge in these ruins, and, well, this time they weren't really plotting anything. We kind of just barged in on them. But their new leader, Gary, was being really inappropriate with our new friend Larry's wife. So I think that pretty well justifies whatever may or may not have gone down in the depths of the undersea lab ruins. Resident relationship advice expert had this to say on the matter. I say keep putting fuel on the fire. I've asked one of my Giggler associates from the Outback to stop in and try to stumble into a chance meeting with Xena just to see where it goes. I'm tired of love triangles. I want to see a love pentagon. A blow.
This is amazing!
Mion, thank you for your work. With the hydroponic cultivator working, we should be able to stockpile enough biocrust for the initial phase of the forest in no time. Then we can start planting.
What a time to be alive.
I can't wait to see this.
We need to plant way more this time.
Well, I heard the good director was working on something to help us plant. Then we can extend our aim even further.
1,000, 10,000, whatever we need for a forest.
First things first, we'll have to configure these.
Right, let's get to it. Thanks, everyone.
I'm gonna go dream about trees tonight.
Me too.
Dear mobile suit lover, please come to the research center right away. Our suit's next evolution awaits us.
Thank you.
Ah, you're here. Look at this. These are the latest upgrades I've designed for the Mobo Suit at the request of City Hall. By making these enhancements, it will become Mobo Suit Mode F. F stands for farming.
Yes, Mode F.
I knew you'd appreciate this as much as I do. Sure, you might say, but aren't missiles and plasma swords more exciting? Think of it this way. Have you ever seen a Mobo Suit doing farming? No, we're treading on new sacred ground here. On the front is a custom rotavator, capable of churning any terrain, and on the back, an all-purpose multi-directional spray. Impressive, huh? Here, these are the diagrams. When you've constructed these add-ons, please come install them on the suit. I'm waiting.
Rudy.
Thank you.
I'm sure the builders who get this equipment will be overjoyed. Portia is well on its way to recovery, and I think this will be just what they need to give him that final push. I'll have them write to you to let you know how your equipment gets used. Thanks again. So I'm writing to myself. I guess that's part of the problem of giving myself the same name. Hey, ladies. Hi, I'm the builder from Portia who received your equipment. I didn't ask for it. It was forced upon me by the mayor, who was concerned that my workshop was falling behind. Despite this eggy feeling on my face, I must say, your craftsmanship is top-notch. So, as it turns out, I'll be making use of the fine machines you sent me. Yes, I can tell from your work that you take our craft very seriously. It's hard to find builders like you. The riffraff I have to put up with here, criminy. The other builder here is simply insufferable. Always running around town trying to butter everyone up with gifts, hardly ever in their workshop. Why is it so hard for some people to understand that the only way to be a truly great builder is to only leave your house for 30 minutes a day for the express purpose of picking up commissions? Well, preaching to the choir, I'm sure, but I didn't write you to gossip. I wrote to thank you, which I have done most efficiently. You're welcome. If you're ever in Portia, feel free to stop in for a meeting of the minds. I'm sure I'll never find a friend in the other builders here, so your visit will be most welcome. From one true builder to another, Higgins. I remember in Portia, I did not like Higgins, but you weren't supposed to, right? He was your rival. But then after the credits rolled and the story took place, And spoiler alert, if you haven't seen Portia, something happens and Higgins like has a massive breakthrough. And he comes to you and he's crying. And I felt so bad for Higgins. I know people like Higgins in real life. And they're gruff and they sound mean, but really it's just a big wall that they built around their heart to protect themselves. And oh man, I never, outside of probably Spiritfarer, I don't think I cried as hard as Higgins' story. Anyway, I'm starting to get teary-eyed anyway. Let's leave it. Bye. Bye, Higgins. And we're not even messaging Higgins. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see. Is there anything I need to make? I think it was all going to the same person. Alright, all of those are going. Oh.
Hello.
The Zero motto is far more tuned, and allows for maneuverability and a twofold increase in power.
Granted, the extra maneuverability allows for a more controlled experience, but the Leaf model is excellent for aim. The pinpoint accuracy of the Gauss rifle is just astonishing. It also has a far greater amount of field testing.
That's an interesting point. I suppose the lack of variation on the Zero means that efficiency is reduced, but the dexterity more than makes up for it. The greater field testing of the Leaf is simply due to the lower cost and mass availability.
That's what makes the Leaf model so interesting. The mass production led to overwhelming power, particularly in the Grips incident. In that conflict, it was the abundance of the Leaf model that allowed for the swift victory. I'm sure the builder is familiar. Which model do you prefer?
Leaf.
Another eye for the masterwork of engineering. Being applicable for mass production, as well as the ease of use for common soldiers, it surpasses the aesthetic value and the power of the Zero model.
Perhaps you are correct. If we are looking purely at the efficiency and utility, the Leaf model is incredible.
I'm completely lost. Are you talking about the potential new upgrades to the mobile suit for planting?
Oh? No. We just have a shared interest in a certain old world franchise.
Indeed. Perhaps we should return to our task. We seem to have been somewhat distracted.
Right.
Okay.
So, you said that you have already made several changes to the basic design of the mobile suit? Most recently for digging the tunnel, correct?
Yes. I have managed to convince the city to use it in an official capacity. Thus far, we have used it twice. Through my research, the functionality has been increased considerably.
Interesting. I think perhaps it can be further repurposed for Project Greenland. I believe that the Littlewoods project, while effective, was done by hand. Is that right?
That's right.
Wow, that must have been really hard work.
For this new effort, creating the straw grid by hand will be far too time-consuming. The mobile suit is needed if we're to create the foundations for the woods more efficiently.
I'm listening.
It's so beautiful. I hereby declare the mobile suit mode F to be fully operational. We did it. The bureaucrats and botanists would be so impressed. But now the question is, who among us will pilot this perfection? Perhaps a competition? For science, of course.
You're not afraid this time?
Operating an air cannon during a war and piloting a mobile suit mode F are not at all the same thing. Anyway, I believe the two of us are the only ones qualified to pilot it, after what happened to it during the tunnel project. Regardless, mode F is operational. So, if you're ready, we can start the pilot test right now. Mayor Trudy can select the piloted mobile suit.
Bring it on.
Very well, I will go and fetch Mayor Trudy.
Director, do we really need to do this? We're just using it to plant trees faster, right?
Mayor, when you asked me for upgrades, I agreed. Why? Because it's my dream to pilot a mobile suit. In peacetime, there are very stringent rules in place for this to happen, and I must observe them, or else the very fabric of authenticity would be shattered.
What rules? Are they from Vega 5?
They're just there, okay? Are you going to stand between a man and his dream?
No. Fine. Let's just get this over with. Are you both ready?
Mayor, for the questions, please use the Mobile Suit Code of Practice issued by Vega 5.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
Okay, I'm prepared. Are you?
Let's do it.
All right. Question 1. If you encounter pedestrians walking in front of you while piloting the mobile suit, you should...
Take a detour?
Good. Public safety is a priority. And Chi?
There are no options available that fit with the adequate response. I would engage a power jump and avoid the situation entirely.
Well, that is certainly not in the answers, but okay. Next question. This is a picture question. If you are the pilot of the green mobile suit, what should you do in the given situation?
Decelerate and let the red mobile suit overtake.
I agree. Safety first, no matter what the other suit's doing. And you, Director?
There isn't an option here that is appropriate either.
Of course.
I would engage action mode and then stop in front of the other mobile suit and explain the rules they were violating.
But wouldn't you run into them based on this scenario?
Actually, I would be in action mode while engaging the power jump from the previous question, thus completely avoiding a collision.
Oh, okay. Well, that ends the theory aspect of the exam. Now we are going to start the operational exam. We'll begin with Builder. Please take your place on the mobile suit. Okay, let's begin. Please operate the mobile suit and go to the designated location.
Elementary.
Great! It seems you have the basic controls mastered already. Next, please pick up the items from the table and place them in the designated location. Good! Oh, you did great! Director Chi, your turn now.
All right.
Oh no.
I am gonna.
Oh, Director, are you okay?
I'm fine.
I'm sorry, Director. The builder passed everything with flying colors. They are clearly more proficient with the mobile suit.
I am Gungam.
Director, don't worry. You'll still have the opportunity to practice and get better. Just keep it up. But for now, the builder will pilot the mobile suit for Project Greenland. We'll work out a specific planting schedule soon. I'll let you know. I'd say that about do it for this exam. I'll see you all later.
I need to go drink some tea.
Poor guy. He just wanted to live his dream.
All the preparations are complete. Everyone's in the outback. Let's head there together and we can start planting.
Great, let's go.
Let's head out. Thank you for coming, everyone. Before we get started, Professor Law would like to say a few words.
It has been a pleasure working on it with all of you. I usually try and separate my work and my hobbies, but I admit my trip here has fulfilled both of those. It has truly been a very fulfilling adventure.
And we truly appreciate you coming out here to help us.
Yes. In such a short time, we went from almost giving up to being able to partially tame the desert.
So, I say let's get started.
I've accepted that I'm not Sandrock's resident mobile suit pilot. Will you do the honors?
I'm not necessarily finding this any faster. Oops.
Excellent. Looks like everything is functioning as expected. Oh, I'm thrilled. Now we just have to wait a while to see how big the forest will grow. Yeah, you're like a professional. I was impressed.
I'm very impressed with the expertise that Sandrock houses. I think Project Greenland is in capable hands. Nia and I will be departing tomorrow. I'm glad we're leaving on a positive note.
I will send you my copy soon, Professor.
Appreciated.
You worked on a project together?
No, I found that Professor Law had a volume he'd missed. I have a spare. It would be a shame for him to miss the entire war in the Locket arc.
It's been a pleasure having you here.
Thank you.
I won't be gone forever. I'll see you again. Well, it certainly has been wonderful having you both here.
Make sure you keep me updated on the progress of the forest. There is much I believe we can learn from it. I look forward to returning in a few years to see a mighty green forest right here in the Outback.
Yay, we're level 55. Which means we have a gun we can now use. Let go. Think nope. 72. No. I'm fine, seriously. Don't worry about me, though I must admit I don't really have many friends outside the archaeological circle. Not that I don't value their company, they're some of my closest companions, but it took a lot out of me when I lost my partner. Since then, I found it hard to connect to people. I hold that everyone at arm's length. But I guess that changed with you, didn't it? No matter how tough things get, I can always rely on you to make me feel better. You weren't that close, Grace. Jeez. But, thanks? Danby, I suddenly felt like giving this to you today. Thank you, Danby.
Wow.
Minister Burgy Boy, are you okay? Water, somehow, harming me. Holy smokes, quit breathing it in. I don't need to remind you that. As Chief Safety Inspector, this is not a good look. Wait a second. Did you have the nightmare again? Let me help you up. Yes, the nightmare. I see myself here, standing by the oasis, and the kids are about to cross the oasis with their shoes on. I rush to try to stop them, but when I open my mouth, no sound comes out, so I dive into the oasis. I try to be a bridge to the other side, but my body isn't long enough. They step their shoes off my face and into the water, and I scream, and I wake up here. Jeez, that's weird.
Hey there.
Hey, Manilia, thinking of that old path across the oasis? Well, it's too much water there now, I'm afraid. Is Burgess okay?
Thank you.
I'm fine. Just sleepwalking, I guess. Keep waking up here in the oasis, fully clothed, but choking on the water always wakes me right up. This is alarming behavior. If only we had some way of more conveniently crossing the oasis now. The water level's risen. Some kind of object that connects 2 points on land that would otherwise be inaccessible between each other. What could that be? How about building a bridge? A bridge, eh? It's just crazy enough to work. Splendid. A bridge it is then. I'll speak with Mayor Trudy on this plan immediately. If you would, please keep an eye on your mailbox for updates.
See ya!
Might step in the clinic first. All that thrashing around the oasis has given me a couple of open wound skis.
See ya!
Take care of yourself, Minister. See ya, Manilia. Guys. Guys. Oh, no. Oh, and water pollution. Hi, Nemo. Lau and Nia leave today. I should see them off at the station.
Got you!
I thought you left.
Sorry, I just wanted to play a little trick on you. I didn't want to tell you before, but I've talked to Mayor Trudy, and I've rented an apartment at Old Town Lodge. That's right, I'm staying.
It's amazing.
I knew you'd be happy. So, I'm sorry, but you'll be seeing a lot more of me from now on. I'm so thrilled about it. I've been thinking about moving here since I finished my studies. It took a little longer than planned because I managed to get a mentorship with Professor Lua. But he said I can carry on working with Zeke in the moisture farm, and he'd give me post-grad credits for it. Anyway, I'm going to get everything set up. Take me out for dinner soon, okay?
Exciting. I'm sorry. I've done a lot of thinking since Trudy's development meeting, and I think I've got it figured out. Would you mind meeting me near the entrance to the Valley of Whispers when you have time? I've got a few other folks coming too. It's come to my attention that since the water level of the oasis has gotten so high, we might need a bridge to keep our town pleasantly walkable. Minister Burgess said you really wanted to build it for us, so I got a diagram from Heidi. Thanks again for your continued unwavering support for Sandrock. Rudy. Alright. Nope. Ah, dang. Alright. We'll go along. Amazing. This is a billion times better than me dedicating the rest of my life to being a human bridge.
Thank you.
Okay, what? Well, yes. For you, I'm sure it was a simple task, but this bridge will no doubt be a landmark for years to come. You should be proud.
Thanks.
Sandrock really gets better every day because of you, Manilia. Thanks a million. find it interesting how some things are voiced and how some are not. Like, how did we get there?
Howdy.
Join us for a word. There's something that we could use your help on. We've known it for some time now, but now other people are starting to see Sandrock's roaring ahead. I've been receiving quite a few inquiries about people thinking of moving here. I've been contacted by parents looking to enroll their children too. So we were thinking about fixing a few homes around town for potential new residents. Maybe expanding the Old Town Lodge a bit. Old Town Lodge should be no problem. As it happens, I've had a few places in mind for renovation as well. We just need to start writing up the commissions. Perfect. Well, what do you say? Sounds like an open and shut case for an ace builder such as yourself. Come on in.
Thank you.
That's great. I can already see Sandrock as lovely and bustling as it was when I was a child. Looking forward to it as well. Plus, never hurts to have a couple of pair of hands around here. Who knows what new folks might bring to the table. Fantastic. While you all handle that, I'm going to order some new textbooks. Sounds like a plan, everyone. Thank you.
Serious consequences.
Thank you.
Alright, what do we got going on here with 2 gold quests?
Thanks for coming all the way out here, everyone. I thought it would be better for me to tell you all in person that I have decided to proceed with the Katori World project.
Hey, that's great.
Yeah, it wasn't an easy decision, but I think I have everything sorted out. I had some long correspondences over the telegraph with my ma and son, and we've decided to have Aloe join me here in Sandrock. Now that Sandrock is on the up and up and there's a school, we thought it was for the best.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, my son was fully supportive of my dream as well. In fact, he's really proud of me for attempting it. That's why I've decided to proceed no matter the challenges.
I'm glad we're getting one more young citizen in Sandrock.
So, what's the plan? I've heard you talk about this Katori world before, but never in detail.
Right, Katori World. Before the Day of Calamity, the world used to have something called an amusement park. We've all seen the images and moving pictures, but what if we actually bring it back? Right here in the Valley of Whispers. What if we include some of the... I just know it! It'll be the happiest place in the Free Cities.
That's a grand vision, filled with uncertainties and pitfalls, and a lot of other adjectives that are synonymous with difficult. But boy, does it sound like something I'd want Sandrock to have.
Sounds real difficult to build, though. Or one of them bigger cities would have done it by now.
Yes, it will be high risk. That's why I've decided to leverage all of my current operations to get a loan for the land lease and the first couple of rides. If they prove successful, then I can get institutional investors like Musa to jump on board. Still, if City Hall or any other investors wants in, you're welcome to. But I'm forging ahead even if it's just me. That's my commitment.
All right, I'm in.
Sure thing. We can discuss more details later.
I'll want to see more details as well. Is there anything else you'll need City Hall to do?
As a matter of fact, I do. While I'm getting my loan secured, I would like City Hall's help in making the Valley of Whispers a secure area. There are still dangerous creatures emerging from the ruins. It'd be great if we can stop that somehow.
Oh, so that's why I'm here.
Do you think it can be done, Sheriff?
Yeah, sure. This has always been on my schedule, but the Silver Corps have been kind of busy with all the patrols lately, so we never got around to it. Jed told me before that all the creatures are coming from one breach, so all we gotta do is plug it. How about this? I'll gather a posse tomorrow, and we'll clean it up in one go. I can count on you, right?
Yeah, sure.
We'll stage operation from this point. Come here tomorrow when you're ready to go. Oh yeah, bring that old vacuum you used before. There still might be excess gas floating about. Can never be too careful.
Looks like you've got it under control, Sheriff. Thank you all for coming out today. I'm super excited to get this one started.
I'm so sorry for that dialogue interruption. OBS crashed. I don't know why, but I didn't notice right away that it had. Trudy? Oh, well, Trudy's a bit of a badass. She didn't need my help at all. Burgess sleepwalking has stopped. How fragile the human psyche. The thought that worries like chewy oasis should have such devastating effects frightens me. Good thing Minister Burgie Boy has pals like us to help him out. Here's a little extra something from the church.
Oh, good. I was afraid you might have left already.
What's up?
I've had this idea at work recently, and I just need a teeny weeny little, really tiny little favor. I've been studying soil nutrients with Zeke, and I want to cultivate a terrarium, a kind of ranch for sandworms. It's a really common method used for improving soil nutrient structure. I studied it pretty extensively at school. Design-wise, it'd just be a pretty simple but sturdy box that can hold the worms in soil. Oh, it needs some sort of heating to keep a constant temperature. That way it can be consistent. So, what do you think? Could you build me a sandworm terrarium?
Of course.
I knew I could count on you. I asked Director Chi to make some adjustments based on the terrarium I used at school. I must say, despite his attitude issues, he's really good at his job. Here's the diagram with everything I'll need. When you've built it, we need to put in some paper, water, and soil. Oh, and some food for the little guys, of course. Then, we can put in some sandworms, and we're good to go. When it's ready, just bring it to me, and we'll start farming sandworms. It's going to be so much fun! Thank you so much for doing this. You have no idea how much this is going to help me in my experiments. You're the best!
All right, everyone's here. Let's go over the plan. Okay, our goal is to, get the creatures back to their natural underground habitat through this breach located here.
Is that code for the ruins, sir?
Yes, it is. Anyway, I reckon we ought to spread out around the breach point and defeat a few of the stragglers outside so that they'll all make a run for their natural underground habitat. Then me, Logan, and Unsure will hold them from coming out again, while the builder seals the hole. That's plan A. If things go sideways, I still got plan B through F. I'll talk about them only if I need to.
Understood.
You ready? Got everything you need? Weapons, medicine? You know the drill.
I'm ready.
Okay, let's ride. Head for your spot. Get them on the run, then meet up at the breach point. Man, what a workout. You guys doing okay?
No sweat.
One of the mutants threw a pretty rock at me. I almost said thank you.
Cool. Now, think you can fill up this hole?
Hey, Justice, wait. This breach, it's like they cut it open.
Yeah?
Even if we seal it here, what's stopping them from opening another one?
Good point. All right, plan B. Unsure will stay here and keep them inside. Me, Logan, and the builder will go into the ruins and find the deepest breach and seal it off there. How's that?
I kinda wanna hear plan C.
Let's do it.
Unsure, you got this.
Hey, man, I've seen stuff.
Here we are. Looks like an old world factory of some sort. What do y'all think this is?
They make shampoo. Evil shampoo.
Shampoo? You serious?
Yeah, serious.
Yeah, unfortunately. Hey, you don't reckon these mutants are the results of using too much of it, do you? All right, let's roll. Looks to me like there's still a bunch of green gas inside. Time to take out your vacuum.
Be prepared. I reckon there'll be tougher battles ahead. Yeah. Come on, let's see if there's a way through this door.
Let's see if there's another way around. Look at that.
Just don't make sense. Why are so many mutants here?
Maybe it's because of the pollution?
It could be. Don't know what they put in the water back during the old world, but they sure did produce some gruesome creatures.
Oh yeah, you missed out on that whole green skin saga. Look, they're just repeating the same thing over and over. Nothing's even there, and they're just digging away.
You know, rumor has it some of the mutants underground used to be humans. The Age of Darkness changed them, made them vicious and savage.
Yeah, I heard that before as well. That's dark.
Come on, I reckon we're getting close. Follow their numbers, and we'll know where they're coming from.
Careful. All that stuff is poison.
Maybe use the vacuum to clean it up.
Yeah.
Brave but dumb.
Gate's over there. Let's find a way to open it.
Logan, can you stop stepping into the poisonous gas?
Right, it's open. Let's head in.
Dang, even for an up-to-no-good company like these guys, this is a bit much, ain't it? Can't believe they sold this junk.
You see that pipe? That's where the chemicals go. Maybe if we stop the flow, we can make sure that there ain't gonna be any more mutants in the Sandrock area again.
Plan C?
Where do I go from here? Oh.
Looks like stuff from the old world.
Kinda stinks.
Where's it going?
We come in peace. Oh!
That ain't gonna work!
Had to try.
I'm slightly broken. It's still acting like I'm on the conveyor belt. I'm stuck.
Careful. There's gonna be more where that came from. Listen. Let's take a look.
Okay, this is a problem. Okay, fixed. Ooh.
They're sleeping. Better not disturb them. Let's take a poke around.
Wastewater treatment pit needs to be regularly cleaned to prevent the pesky government watchdogs from finding out it exists. Use the cleaning function. Wastewater electricity lines need to be aligned properly to work. Keep them tidy. Greeno returned by customers can be poured directly into wastewater treatment pit. It's all the same. When turning on the pit, make sure you double check that there is no workers inside. Take Jerry as an example for you all. We do not want to provide compensation for accidents. Rip Jerry.
So wait a second. They're using wastewater to make this stuff?
Rip Jerry?
Yeah, I heard that old world companies weren't real good to their employees, but dang. Oh, sounds like something Yan would do.
We can use the machine to clean up the pollution.
Yeah, that makes sense. It says the machine has a cleaning function, doesn't it? And if we use it, I reckon we can get it all cleared up real nice.
All right, let's poke around. See if we can't find a way to start this cleaning.
Why is there rosemary down here of all the Weirdest things. Oh, I see. It's a puzzle.
Wastewater treatment operational. Commencing cleaning treatment. Cabin door closing in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that's monstrous.
Wastewater treatment complete.
Done. Looks like the mutants are flushed away.
Well, I'd call this mission a success. Always nice to work with you two. Let's roll.
Easy. I want to take a poke around too. See if we're missing any monsters.
Sure. Come see me when you're ready.
Is it like one of those shampoos that was made with rosemary and that's why it's laying around? The only thing I could think of is why there's rosemary down here. I think we got everything.
Ready to roll out?
Let's go.
Good. Let's go.
Sir, how did it go?
We got it done. The builder plugged a big hole down there. Won't be seeing any mutants around these parts no more.
How goes your end?
Nothing came out, except you guys. I was counting rocks.
That's about it for today. Good job, everyone. I'll go tell Mayor Trudy the news. Maybe we should all team up again in the future. Sandrock's ultimate team. Sounds real nice.
Maybe something more straightforward.
Right, well, what do you think?
Sand and Rock Squad.
Sand and Rock? Why did you need to split up Sandrock?
Come on, Sheriff. Who cares about the name?
Yeah, that's right. Come on. Sandrock Super Squad. Roll out. How about the Sandrock Sheriffs?
That'd be dishonest, sir. You're the only sheriff.
Why don't you come up with a name, Logan?
How about I don't care?
I got one. No Fun Logans.
Greeno boss guy, how long should this last? I've been green 2 weeks.
Don't forget to check up on Andy from time to time. The kid adores you, but who can blame him? You are the hero of... Thank you.
Chen, a new tailor? Are we there yet? We are. All these years on the road and finally a place to call our own. Callie, oh, what a pretty house. What a pretty garden. Hello, excuse me. Are you the builder who built this house? I'd just like to introduce myself. I'm Kira, and this is my wife, Chen, and my daughter, Callie. Welcome to Sandrock. Thank you. It's our pleasure to be here. Well, I guess we're neighbors now. I hope we can be friends one day.
Hello?
Nice to meet you.
See ya!
Bye-bye, builder. Wow, I don't know how I'm getting kind of emotional at the thought that the town is growing so quickly. Petrom, a salvager. Hey, Pa, almost there. Wait, is this it? So it is. Hello. Are you the builder who worked on the house? Yep, your new home is ready.
Whoa!
It's everything we could have hoped for. Thank you so much.
Mm.
Indeed, for someone so young, you really know your craft. We've heard nothing but good things about the new Sandrock. We just came in from Tall Sky, and it seems the rumors are true. The two of us are getting on with our years, but Pa likes to draw, and, well, we're just happy to find somewhere peaceful to settle down. I wonder if the salvage company needs any part-time workers. Yes, we'll see now, won't we? Let's not take up any more of our friends' time. Eh? You got it, Pa. Thanks again, Builder. Nice. Suddenly want to cry. Why? Grandmother of two. Ooh, finally we're here. Now let's get your things inside. Come on, scoot. Grandma, Anne's making faces again. She made me spill my yak milk. Did not. Did too. Now, settle down, you two. There's plenty more where that came from. I want that bottle. I don't want a new one. You spilled it yourself. I didn't do anything. Now, wait a second. Think I see something inside. Is that a big old yak milk dolly? Should we go in and check?
Wow.
Yeah, let's go inside.
Wow.
Me first.
Oh.
Hey, kids.
Hi there.
Hope we weren't bothering you just now. Hey, you're that builder, Manilia. Mayor said you were helping out in our house. Wasn't sure we'd actually get to meet you.
Oh.
Well, in any case, everything looks great, so thank you so much. Welcome to Sandrock. Why, thank you. I'm Lupita. My grandkids are Jin and Yan. I do hope we'll fit right in. Grandma, where's the toy? Grandma, Jin scratched me. Did not. I scratched my ears. Then you got in the way. Well, I think that's my cue. Very nice to meet you, Builder. Hope to see more of you in the future. I heard from our new neighbors. Great work, and I can rest easy knowing that their homes have been tuned up by none other than yourself.
Thank you.
There are still a lot of people contacting me about moving here, and the more the merrier, I say. Whew, Sandrock sure has changed a lot lately, huh? Thanks again. See you.